Hello Internet, today's going to be a different video than usual. Today we're doing a full lore analysis on Chicken Nugget. You're probably wondering, that silly fella? No, it couldn't be him. Well, here's the thing. If you're not caught up, then this will make no sense. So go watch them, go support them, instead of watching this video. But watch this video first. Watch this video first if you want to understand the story. Spoiler warning. I am not responsible for any spoilers. You chose to watch this video, so, well, it's really your decision, man. By the way, I do not have all of the videos required because the other one, when I was trying to download the video, did not work. But I will still summarize it for you. At first glance, this may seem like just a normal, funny-looking animated show. I will show you this soon, but you'll hear it with audio soon. But basically, what they're saying is, this is Bezelman. This is Bezel, the embodiment of time. Or, yeah, he's the embodiment of time. But basically, he's Bezel, and he'll pop up a lot. He's important to the plot, trust me. Sexy clock man is important to the plot.
Do you ever feel like we're just
running out of time?
What the heck? Sexy men.
Bezel, embodiment of time. Nice to make your acquaintance, little animal friends. Do not despair, for time is an infinite dance.
So that means we got all the time in the world?
Oh, no, your clock's ticking every day.
As you saw in the last one, Bezel is appearing very often. By the way, just wanted to give credit. This is from Chicken Nugget Lore Part 1. How nice is that? They compiled a lot of our evidence required in order to make sense of this into a nice, convenient compilation. But basically, they're just talking about other things, and also being ominous. For some reason, he's just really ominous. And also some funny stuff.
Howdy, hey! Oh, it's you two.
Bezel.
Immortals.
Daddy time!
Don't call me that!
Come to taunt mortals again? Well, there's nothing disastrous you can do while I'm around watching over these guys.
Who said anything about disaster? I'm just here to have some fun.
Ugh, I'm gonna need ibuprofen. Are you into open relationships?
In this short, they're talking about how they don't want Bezel to mess things up regarding their current mission. But Ice Cream, which, by the way, I really need to do a part where I introduce all the characters, but he could definitely overpower them, is basically what Ice Cream is saying. But he gets flustered and all that other stuff. Here's the clip.
I don't want Bezel to mess things up concerning our current mission.
He won't. Plus, I think we could easily overpower him if we had to.
He has dominion over all of time. If anything, he could overpower us.
Yeah, but he gets real flustered when you mess with him, which is my specialty.
This is one of the more silly/ominous ones, but still, it's funny. I mean, Bezel wants to not blend in, and then he does this. Boom, baby. But basically, he knows that Ice Cream knows that Chicken Nugget is weird, like, really weird. He's strange. Here's the clip.
Oh, fine. You want me to blend in more? Conform? Fine. Happy?
What are you even here for, anyhow?
I think you and I both know. You're not the only one who's keeping an eye on the strange occurrences surrounding that puppy.
In this short, they are talking about why Bezel is here, and they both know what's happening, and they think that they've done everything right, and they think he's wrong. But either side trying to control him will just not work. Too much chaos. but he's warped this reality a lot. So it's different. But roll the clip.
You know why Bezel's here, right?
Yeah. I just thought we did everything right. We did do everything right. He's wrong.
We both learned recruiting him to our sides won't work. He'll warp our realms beyond recognition. Too much chaos.
The way he's warped this one isn't too bad, though. I think we're safe. He still doesn't know. He's a god.
Alrighty, so this next one's a bit strange. Not very, anything really, but she's just taking notes, or they are taking notes, and they can't convince them to join the Dark Forces. And they're saying he'd be so good at that.
Shame I can't try to convince him to join the Dark Forces. He'd be so good at it. But I can't do that to French Fly.
This one's kind of menacing. It's just like Bezel's always watching Chicken Nugget. It's not much, but here's the... This one falls into the category of semi-ominous, but besides that, he's just saying, wow, cool void you got here. But the thing is, Chicken never really noticed the place was actually even a void, so it's weird. It's kind of weird. But he is saying that it's neat. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about it. But besides that, he kind of just never really noticed that they lived in a void.
Wow! Cool void you got here. Hello! More fun this way instead of all those complicated, boring to find spaces, huh?
Yeah. I guess it is kinda neat.
Yes, it is. Keep up the weirdness, my friend.
I guess I kinda never really noticed it. Huh.
So Chicken Nugget has a question, and he's asking Bezel if he is evil. Bezel gives him the response of being chaotic, and responding to Chicken Nugget that he is also chaotic, and he denies this. But Bezel includes that. But Chicken decides he's evil.
I have a question.
Yes?
Are you evil?
No! I'm chaotic. Big difference, just like you.
I'm not.
Oh, yes you are. More than you'll ever know.
Evil.
In this one, Cheeseburger is asked by Bezel to what Chicken Nugget is, basically, and if she's frightened by him. But she says, oh yes, but not like in a threatening way. Because he's actually sweetest, because there's no real reason to be afraid of him.
Adorable kitty cat! You're quite favored by Chicken Nugget, aren't you?
Oh yeah, he's my best friend.
Really? Well, doesn't he frighten you?
Every day.
You fear crossing him, don't you?
Oh my gosh, no! He's the sweetest. No reason to be actually afraid.
You say that now.
This is going to be the last one I'll be narrating about here, for you, I mean, but basically, he is kind of freaked out by the void, and he doesn't even realize that he doesn't even have a house. He just feels like a puppet on a stage, waiting for next shenanigans to happen next. And he's questioning it.
The thing the clock guy said about empty voids is kinda starting to freak me out. Wait, do I even have a house? Sometimes it feels like I'm just a puppet on a stage, available for whatever shenanigans happen next. What's happening?
Buckle up, because this is going to be a gigantic lore drop. A lot more story.
Hi, Bezel here, embodiment of time. Yeah, I know, big deal. Did you know the end of the world is coming? Long ago, prophecy etched into the fabric of the universe itself had stated that a demigod would descend to Earth. His destiny? Warp it beyond recognition to his own selfish desire. We're gradually approaching this culmination.
Okay, finally, we get to talk about the characters. First up, my main guy is Chicken Nugget. He's adorable and also possibly has some more dark features, but we'll get into that later. Next up, we have Cheeseburger. She's adorable, she's a little kitty cat, and Bezo is obsessed with cats. Yet again, next up, we have Ice Cream. They're not a bunny, that's one thing's for sure. Next up we have French Fly, the magical wish dragon from the land of virtue. A complete opposite from Ice Cream. Ice Cream's from hell. Okay, so next up we have Slushy, the fox. She is a bit of a anime person and is best friends with one of the other characters because she's his babysitter. Next up we have Sody Pop, the red panda, who is also babysit by Slushy, and they are best friends with each other. Their shorts are really funny. Next up we have Coffee, a sheep in wolf's clothing. By the way, her suit is handmade. It's actually quite impressive now that I think about it. Oh, and how could I forget the Tumblr sexy man clock himself, Bezel, embodiment of time. I like his design. There's not a lot to dissect, but I will talk about it afterwards. But basically, this is called Explosions, I believe, by Chicken Nugget. And it proclaims, like, the lore, more parts of the lore. Chicken feels like he's going a bit crazy, and he's asking if Sody Pop has explosion powers when he was younger. You'll understand why in a minute, but besides that, enjoy the show.
Sody, I'm trying not to feel crazy. Tell me, your exploding abilities. You were able to do that before you even met me, right?
Yeah. I mean, at least I think I did.
Do you have any, proof of it maybe?
Oh, let's ask my mom if she has any old videos of me doing it as a little kid.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, you know my Sody. He's always living up to the pop name. How odd. I could have sworn I had videos of it.
What?
I think I may be unknowingly passing my abilities off to you.
Very interesting. See, this has happened with a lot of the other characters. But, I'll get into that more later. But, there's a little secret that not a lot of people would notice. And it's kind of really well hidden. Roll the clip. Actually, more like the freeze frame. Well, turns out I was not able to get the footage, or the clip, I should say. But basically, it's just a, clip of Chicken Nugget showing his quote-unquote true form. In one of the newer shorts, he reveals that he knows what's happened. Chicken Nugget. He knows what happened. He's the demigod of chaos, and he's here to break the fabric of this reality. But that's all I can cover because I've not been able to download the second part of Chicken Nugget lore. I'll see what I can do. I'll link it down in the description if I can. If I can't, then go to my community and you'll find a community post there. Alright, bye!